We're live again. It is Wednesday, 3:45 Mountain Time. Back to the river that I find so peaceful. And I had a really fun and productive live here yesterday, and that's why I'm back. So we're gonna go, it's basically the same spot, and see what things look like. Actually, I may walk a little further down the river this time, see if anybody joins us. But we had around this time yesterday was just a massive turnout. So much fun. You guys were crushing it. It was a very productive live for me on several levels. So we are back, and I'm doing it again because I'm not coaching right now because it's a little chilly out. It's not great coaching weather. And so I'm doing my side gig, Fish On with Coach Steve. And we are back on the river. We are back on the river. Same temperature as yesterday. Pretty chilly, but not too bad. Not too bad, and we are back on the river. Let's just let you guys enjoy that for a minute. Jackson, what is up? Jackson Brown's here. That little waterfall mat, people tube that in the summer. That'd be like polar plunge right now, but people tube this in the summer. It's kind of a gentle and safe little man-made waterfall and drop-off with, of course, some fish in the pool below it. Oh, I thought I saw an angler behind me, but I don't think I did. Jackson, how are you today? Happy Wednesday. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is it? January 20th? Is that right? Is it already January 20th? Is that possible? Someone help me out. Hello, Fish. Becky, how are you? Becky Davies, good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Fish On with Coach Steve. Yours truly, your Helmet Correspondent, coming to you live again on YouTube. And now we're starting to get some people here now. So find some gold. Yeah, no. Yeah, there could be some gold in the mighty St. Vrain River. Let you guys enjoy this again. And if I drop my phone, that'll abruptly end this YouTube live. And you guys will have a half a second of a phone tumbling out of my hand into the water, and thus will end my career for the moment, because my wife would not let me buy another phone. I already dropped my last phone in the Poudre River. At least I was fishing and not just doing a live, but yeah, I was fishing. Sean McVeigh. I'll take that, I guess. Hey, Sarah, or Sarath. Hi, how are you? Sean McVeigh. Sean McVeigh. Who is that? Why do I know that name? Is that the Rams coach? Is that the Rams coach? It's not the Bills coach. The Bills just fired Sean McDermott, right? Sean McVeigh. Sean McVeigh. Is that the Rams coach? Jackson, what's up, what's up, what's up? Jackson with an X and Jackson with a CK. How are we doing? Back on the mighty St. Vrain River, which is really not so mighty this time of year. Typical winter kind of conditions. I'll show you another little stretch of it that I just moved to. Is that peaceful or what? Is that peaceful or what? Country. I'm in the United States of America. I'm in northern Colorado. Thanks for asking. Jackson, we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out in northern Colorado. Showing you guys the St. Vrain River. I'm in Lyons, Colorado. Oh, this spot's like 15 minutes from my house, like 15 minutes from where I live. And we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Got a new video. Got a new full-length video that went out on YouTube yesterday. It'll say Season 2, Episode 65. And if you guys check that out, I caught 3 monster fish and a couple small ones. Oh, I'm a Chiefs fan. As you can maybe see from my hat, I'm a Chiefs fan. But hey, Bucks, what's up? There's a Bucks fan. Let's go. Bucks fans here. What do you think about Patriots, Broncos, and Rams, Seahawks coming up on Sunday? What do you guys think of that? Look at that river, guys. That's looking west. You guys appreciate a little western shot in northern Colorado. Cowboys, yeah. Cowboys beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. Pats and Rams, yeah, I hope so. That's what I hope happens. And I'm actually kind of with you there. The Seahawks on paper are better, but I'm with you. I like Matt Stafford and give him a very good shot against the Seahawks. I really do. Vance, well, you're in luck. Without Bo Nix, that should be a win, right? That should be a win. So, hopefully. Should be a win, shouldn't it? Should be a win, but Pats playing the Broncos, and then Pats, if they win, they'll play the winners of the Rams and Seahawks, right? So, as far as your Pats versus question mark. So, yeah, I got a sneaky feeling the Broncos are actually going to play really well. And they're going to kind of rally around their defense and rally around Bo Nix being hurt. Yeah, Vance, no, I hear you. My Chiefs have played the 49ers a couple times in the Super Bowl. So the reason I'm rooting against the Patriots is because they have 6 rings. All 6 of them came with Brady. And if they win again, they've got 7. And my beloved Chiefs have 4. So in terms of our place in history, I don't want the Patriots to win. I'm worried about our place in history since we don't have a dog in the hunt right now. With pitches with a garden hose. No. None of that here. None of that here. None of that here. Thanks for the laughing disco. Who is that? SQUO. Thanks for that. I don't know what that means, but thanks for that. I'll take a laughing disco. I really don't know. I don't know what that means. I'll take a laughing disco. Anybody know what a laughing disco means? Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for the gift, Dwayne. Appreciate that. God bless. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gift. I was in this spot yesterday. You guys were appreciating this nice view right here, sending me gifts and subscribing to the channel, and we're back here to do it again. Now I'm facing west and you guys are facing east. So as far as your orientation here, I'm facing west, and you guys are looking now downriver to the east. I usually hit you like this, where I'm facing east, and you guys are looking west, so you guys can see the mountains maybe. Sometimes a sunset and a pretty river. So thanks for the gifts, guys. On the river, Jessica, how are you? I'm on the river. I'm on a river. Avion, what's up? I'm on the St. Vrain River in Lyons, Colorado. I'm coming to you live from northern Colorado. 3:53 p.m. Mountain Time. Julian, what's up? Oh, Jackson, this is a big and long river. This is a big, long river that eventually goes east from here into Longmont and then carries out into eastern Colorado. Probably at some point, maybe connects to the South Platte. I'd have to check. It probably dumps into the South Platte somewhere east. Thanks for the gift, Raina, if I'm saying that right. Thanks for the gift. God bless. Thanks for the gift. Yeah, you can put a Bible verse. Bible verses are always allowed in the chat. Pointless hate and negativity is never allowed on my lives. Bible verses are always allowed. Pointless hate and negativity and Karens and Nancy negatives are not allowed. Bible verses are 100% allowed. By the way, when you guys send me $1, 10 cents goes to God. And I'm not religious. I'm a Christ follower. So I am not religious at all. I'm a Christ follower in trying to be kind and love everybody and live my best life. So when you guys send me $1, 10 cents goes to God. We have a very, very healthy church that does a lot of good with the money. A very healthy church with a very healthy pastor. So you guys send me $1, 10 cents goes to God. That's just how. I'm not judging you guys if you don't do that. I don't think I'm better than anyone else for doing that. I don't judge you for not doing it. That is just how we roll at Casa de Fish On. So that is how we roll with Fish On with Coach Steve. And I'm not judging you, and I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. That's just how we roll. So yeah, thanks for the gift. Top 3 late winter flies. Oh, let's go, Chavez. Oh, another gift. Thanks, Raina. Check that out. I got a gift. Another gift from, I got to read this right. Raina Lynn, 9482. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the gifts. Yeah, top 3 flies. Yeah, obviously midges. Everybody knows that. Oh, hey, we're just talking. If you're late, that's okay. We're just hanging out. You guys are sending me gifts, subscribing to the channel, checking out the videos. Someone sent me a really nice gift from this very spot yesterday, and if I'm not coaching, I might as well be doing this. And that's just so nice of you, helping out a content creator, an influencer like myself. That's so cool. But let's go back to the question. Top 3 favorite flies for winter. I got one that's obvious, and maybe 2. Oh, thanks, pretty, what does that say? Thanks for the gift. Pretty _ STXRS. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gift. I was just talking about what I do with those gifts. That's really nice of you. Okay, top 3 flies. I'm not sure how I would differentiate late winter from like midwinter, but late winter or winter in general, we'll go midge. In no particular order, we'll go midge. We know you got to have your midges, right? So I don't care if it's jujube midge. I won't go more specific than just midge. So jujube midge, zebra midge, all the different types of midges, right? Size 18, 20, and 22 as a nymph on an inline, indicator rig. So let's go with midges number 1, in no particular order. Number 2, I'm gonna go scuds. And yeah, Chavez and I had some interesting luck with orange the other day. So I would say scuds. Again, scud is kind of another way to say freshwater shrimp, like a mysis shrimp, often a kind of an orange pattern. So like scuds and shrimp, as far as I know, that's kind of a year-round bug that is very overlooked and kind of underappreciated. So I might surprise some people with scud. Third, and I know I'll for sure surprise people with my third. Third is like a thin mint streamer, woolly bugger, crystal bugger. I'll say thin mint though, like a thin mint streamer. Sometimes trout will take large meals in the winter. So I don't know. There's 3 right there. If you had to name another, sometimes you got to be ready for like a blue-wing olive hatch on top, a parachute Adams on top, a Griffiths gnat on top, even a mole fly. So there's certain other flies we could say, especially for the surface. But great question there, and I would have to say maybe midge, scud, and thin mint. So if you're gonna pin me down on that one, I would say that. I don't know if I even have enough knowledge to specify late winter versus like midwinter, because like I'd say right now we're kind of midwinter, right? Technically, we've only been in winter for a month, so you'd have to say late January is kind of like midwinter in a sense. So, anyways, what's up, Robbie? What's up, Robbie? That's like the proverbial. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. So, Matthew Bain, what is up? The modded thing, I don't even know what that means or how that works, so I may not do that on this one. Remind me on the next one. Is that where you like join me? Maybe another time. I'm kind of a one-man show here at Fish On with Coach Steve. So, maybe another time. I've never done that before, and I'm not even sure what that means. So let me hold off on that. We got some Bible verses. Let's go. Fish On with Coach Steve, Northern Colorado. Give your best Trump. Carl, I can't. I don't do impersonations. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I can't do a Trump. Do I look like I could do a Trump? I don't even know. What does that guy sound like? I mean, he's kind of narcissistic and arrogant. I actually like a lot of his policies and things he does, but I mean, let's face it, the guy's pretty narcissistic and arrogant and quite the womanizer, isn't he? So I don't even know how to do the Trump. Sometimes that guy frustrates the HE double hockey stick out of me because I'm a conservative kind of small government guy, and that guy is so freaking frustrating. I mean, the guy could literally be at a funeral and doing a eulogy like for Charlie Kirk and just start talking about himself. Like, the guy is pretty self-absorbed, you know. It's there's a lot of things about Trump I support with things he does, but that guy is so self-absorbed and narcissistic, it's tough for me to even imagine. Then again, I'm talking to myself on a YouTube live, so I shouldn't talk. Just realize that. Just realize that. How can you call someone narcissistic when you're literally on a YouTube live? How can you say someone else is self-absorbed when you're literally on a YouTube live? What am I thinking? So I have no, sorry, I can't do that. I can't do a Trump. I can't do a Trump. Lucifer, there you go. What's up? What's up? What's up? There's a lot of people here, guys. Look at that beautiful northern Colorado, hour away from the sunset, St. Vrain River in Lyons, Colorado. How about less of my face and a little bit more of the river? Everybody enjoy this panorama for a second here. Does it get more peaceful than that? Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, no, I'm with you. All right, guys, Lucifer's out of here. That Lucifer guy's out of here and not coming back. He's gone. He's gone, A10. He gone. He gone. He gone. Lucifer in a 30-minute timeout, but we're not going to be on 30 more minutes, so he gone. He gone. Yay to that. Yay to that. Yay to that. Yeah, I think Lucifer killed some of my views here. But I had a very productive YouTube live at this exact spot yesterday on several levels. So trees and things. Yeah, there you go, Chris. There you go, Chris. I am not a nature worshiper. I respect your opinion, but I am not a nature worshiper. I worship God and Jesus and see this as the creation that I am charged with from Scripture to protect and preserve and be a good steward of. So I don't see God in the trees. I see that God created all of this and that I'm to be a good steward of it. So I appreciate your perspective. It's all good. I'm not judging you, but I am not a nature worshiper. I worship God and Jesus, and I see this as his creation that I'm supposed to be a good steward of and protect, preserve, and cherish it and have reverence for it and appreciate it and care for it. But I also think all this is very, 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 very temporary. And when Jesus comes back, it ain't going to really matter. So I'm not like a fanatical environmentalist earth guy. We better take care of it. It's all we got. But there is going to be a time when Jesus comes back and there's going to be, just read Revelations. So, Stuart, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, 100%, Chris. Absolutely respect your opinion. One of my good friends is an atheist. One of my good friends is a Buddhist. One of my good friends is a pantheist. One of my good friends is agnostic. I have family members that are agnostic. That's the whole point of being a Christian, in my opinion. You know, we trying to win over people in our culture wars by, you know, spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, and that's how you win the culture wars. You know. The far left is at fault and the far right is at fault. To me, the definition of all is all and love is love is being a Christ follower, period. Not about religion. Not about religion. It's about relationship. Booty scratcher. There you go. Not Neef. I don't like fishing. I love fishing. I love fishing with an absolute passion. And if you go to my channel and hit videos, you'll see my fishing videos. And that's kind of why I'm here. Well, you guys send me gifts and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But you guys watch my fishing videos and I get paid by YouTube. Not a lot, but I do. I get a little bit of money from YouTube every single month. In fact, I just got paid today. So they call it being an AdSense partner, and you got to get on your Hyper wallet and transfer the money to PayPal. At least that's how I do it. That's how YouTube pays me. But anyways, what's up, Jimmy? What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy's in the house. Your wife's best friend is Adol Doe? I don't know what that means, but I won't block you for that because it doesn't sound wildly inappropriate yet. But we're here. We are here, guys, on the St. Vrain River. And you guys are so kind to me, sending me gifts and subscribing to the channel, watching the videos. Yours truly, your humble correspondent, is I don't know what I'm at, like 3,330 subscribers, maybe 3,340 after this, or 50. Right around, oh yeah. Yeah, Jimmy went bye-bye too. Jimmy went bye-bye too. Steve, yeah, I fly fish a lot, but I love all forms of fishing. Thanks for asking. I will be fly fishing with Chavez. Oh, I love the poop. There you go. I'll take a happy poop any day. I'll take a happy poop all the time. I be fishing with Chavez with the fly rod on Monday, but ironically, my most recent video is conventional tackle and spinning gear. So, hey Murray, how are you? What's up, Murray? I don't want to say the first part wrong, so I'll say Murray. Elise? It's got to be Elise, right? It's got to be Elise. Yeah, it's Elise. Steve here, coming to you. Northern Colorado on the St. Vrain River. Oh, thanks, Elise. Yeah. Northern Colorado, St. Vrain River, 4:06 p.m. Mountain Time. We're talking fishing. We're talking football. We're talking whatever you guys want to talk about. We're talking God and Jesus and everything else. So we're having a good old time. That's what we're doing here. We're having a good old time. We're having a good time. And you guys are so nice to me. Sending me gifts and subbing to the channel and watching the videos. PB bass, great question. Great question. Nothing huge. I do so much trout fishing. It's been rare in my life when I've really targeted big bass. And in fact, some of my biggest bass were accidents when I wasn't even targeting them. I was going after something else like a trout. So my personal best largemouth bass is about 5 pounds in Kansas and about a 4-pounder in Colorado. That's a nice lunker bass, but nothing gigantic. But about a 5-pound largemouth and 4-pound largemouth in Colorado. 5-pounder was from Kansas. And about a 4-pound smallmouth bass. I've never caught a peacock bass, if you know what those are, like in Florida. My 4-pound smallie was a tank, a big fat tank. But you know, as you know, that's not going to be a state record anywhere in the country. So yeah, 4 to 5 pounds. 4 to 5 pounds. Thanks for the question. I hope that answers it. I've never caught a peacock bass. That's kind of on my bucket list. But I assume when you say PB bass, you're saying personal best largemouth or smallie is I'm guessing. If I ever catch a peacock bass, that'll be my PB. So the first ever peacock bass I catch will be my PB because I've never caught one. So in my area, there's both smallmouth and largemouth, but there's so many trout, like in rivers just like this, that I'm fishing for trout almost all the time, and almost all the time on the fly rod. Elise, hey, I want the Rams. I want the Rams because Matthew Stafford is a 40-year-old Christian. He's a really good guy. He's not the only Christian in the NFL, but I'll pull for Matthew Stafford as just an older guy that's a Christian and a great guy. I love the Chiefs, so by definition, I have to hate the Patriots and the Broncos, so that rules them out. And then the Seahawks are just kind of a non-factor. Like, how could you ever get excited about the Seahawks unless you lived in Seattle? So the Seahawks are just so vanilla to me. So I'm all in on the Rams. I mean, with my Chiefs out, I'm all in on the Rams. Oh, Charmaine, yeah, let's go. Thanks for the glasses compliment. Yeah, I remember you for sure. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you. How you been? But yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in on the Rams because I don't have a dog in the fight, you know? I don't have a dog in the fight. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Good to see you, Aaron. And Charmaine. I don't have a dog in the fight with my Chiefs out, you know, for the first time in a long time. So I'm all in on the Rams, and I'm only all in on the Rams because I like Matthew Stafford as an older guy that's a Christian and a good human being. And obviously, you know, again, as a Chiefs fan, you gotta dislike the Patriots and the Broncos, and then the Seahawks. Yeah, I can't imagine ever anyone in the country getting excited about Seattle Seahawks unless you're in Seattle. I'll just leave it at that. How do you even wake up and think about the Seattle Seahawks unless you're in Seattle getting rained on with your cup of coffee? It's all good, you know. I'm kind of antsy waiting for football. Honestly, we got to get through 3 more days before we get to enjoy those games. Hey, Hazel, how are you? God bless, welcome. We got to get through 3 more days to even enjoy the football, but I'll be locked in. I'll be zeroed in on the television all day Sunday. We got 2 games back to back, and then, we got through college football with Indiana and Miami. So just enjoy the NFL. Pacers have a chance, of course, absolutely, especially with the Broncos without Bo Nix. Favorite fish to eat? I don't eat a lot. Not neat. It's like 40 here. Hazel, I'm great. Yeah, thanks for asking. I like the pink hand wave. What do you guys ask? Oh yeah, no, the Patriots have a great chance. The fish. Favorite fish to eat. Believe it or not, largemouth bass is really underrated, and I don't know why people are so opposed to eating largemouth bass. But largemouth bass are delicious, and they're underrated, and people just freak out if you eat a largemouth bass. It's weird, but LMBs are actually delicious for a freshwater fish. Perch are incredible. Walleye are amazing. Obviously, with all the trout in my area, I have trout sometimes. So saltwater, I haven't eaten a ton of saltwater fish, but I've had a few like red snapper and whiting, and redfish. Where do you go fishing? All over Braden. Braden, thanks for asking. I fish this very river. Love to eat. Yeah, I know, right? Right, Randy? Yeah, but people like judge you, They judge you and look down on you for it. It's odd, LMBs are delicious, but people get weird about it, People get weird about it. But I'm telling you, they're good. They're underrated and they're good. Yeah, no, I hear you. I am old school. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, yeah, Randy, I am not only old, but old school. So yeah, nope, I'm with you. What do people call them? The ditch pickles? That's another name for largemouth bass, is the beloved ditch pickle. Have you heard that? So ditch pickle. Let's eat a ditch pickle. Do you shampoo your eyebrows? Good advice. Be 71. Let's go, Randy. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. God bless you. God bless you. And there is a first for me. I don't know what that is. Thanks, Elise. What's a GLHF? I just got a GLHF. I have no idea what that means. Thank you, though. Thank you. God bless. Weirdest fish you have caught? Great question. I don't know. Certain like sucker fish and little like gobies and just random things. Just when you're fishing whenever you're targeting a species and you catch something just way off the wall, that to me is kind of a weird catch, but I can't really say, sorry. Can't say for sure, like my weirdest, craziest catch. I did have a wild thing happen I'll tell you guys about a month ago, and it's on my channel. It's on my videos. You can see it on my videos. I caught a 19-inch rainbow, a very quality rainbow. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Chiefs, not their year, huh? Not their year. Thanks for that. I caught a 19-inch rainbow trout on the fly rod. I let it go, and then 2 minutes later, I caught the exact same fish. And it went back to the same spot in the river, and I caught the same fish again. And I was able to prove it through the pictures and the videos, the spots on the fish and the pattern on the fish, and even like some damage on the fish's fin. I was able to prove it was the same fish. So that goes down as, I would say that's kind of an all-timer for crazy, That was a wild experience. I'm sure other people have done that, but for it to be such a massive fish and to catch the exact same fish 2 minutes later, it was funny too, because he went to the exact same spot in the river, that obviously let you know that he was alive and still feeding, which was kind of cool. It was so back to back. He obviously wasn't like too tired, but he bit in the exact same spot on the river on the exact same fly. So he also didn't pick up a lot of knowledge, proving that they're really maybe not that smart sometimes. I caught the exact same fish on back-to-back throws in the same spot, on the same river, on the same fly, and I was able to prove it through pictures and video evidence. Smallest fish I ever caught? Oh, a ton. Every so often, like, you almost like snag a minnow. You know what I mean? Like, you're not even sure if you caught it or if you snagged it. But, like a 1 or 2 inch fish. I've had that happen a number of times. I'm gonna start walking. But just a number of times where you catch like a 1 or 2 inch fish, and honestly, I think sometimes you almost are snagging it at that point. I think you're almost like snagging it. So it's not even like a catch, it's more like a snag. But we're gonna do a little bit of walk and talk here, guys, if you guys don't mind. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We'll do the walk and talk. But it's a beautiful day, guys. Catch way too many. So we're 30 minutes in. I'm a little chilly. You guys want me? I'll keep walking a little bit. Let's go down here a little bit. Actually, we'll go down here before we kill the feed. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. That really helps me out when you guys subscribe and watch the videos. You guys, every time I do one of these, I add like 20, 30 subscribers, and I'm sure there's no difference on this one, and I'm sure that's the case here. So very, very cool. Very appreciated. I'm gonna show you another spot of this river. I've caught a lot of fish that I've never shown you guys, actually. I've for sure never shown you guys. Well, I take it back. I've never shown you guys on a live. I've shown you guys on a video. I've pulled fish out of here on a video. Very nice spot that I'll just let you guys enjoy. What's that? My kid's mom once did the snag a fish. Cherry Creek, let's go. That's my area. That's my area. I'm a little bit north on the St. Vrain River in Lyons, Colorado. I'm a little bit north of Cherry Creek in Denver, but you're talking my language. You're talking my language in Colorado. I'll let you guys enjoy this spot for a sec. Isn't that pretty? Kind of like cool how they do these just man-made waterfalls. And you'll notice they provide a really good habitat for fish at the base of it with the pool. You know, you got the deep water that forms at the base of the waterfall. And I've pulled a number of fish. I've pulled a number of fish out of there at different times. Always kind of fun. But I tell you what, guys, I am getting kind of chilly. So thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, checking out the videos. Definitely appreciate you guys. God bless everybody out there. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Check episode 65, which I dropped yesterday, and we'll catch you